How's it going, guys? We are back on the official Dragon Ball Legends Twitter account, where they've dropped even further information for things that we can expect to see from the feedback update coming really soon. And I've got to say, some of this information is absolutely hype, including for all of you Shallot lovers out there. Finally, he is getting an additional buff, and it's quite a big one at that, so make sure not to go anywhere. And without further ado, let's get into it. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe, and let's have a little look at what we've got in store, starting off with the maintenance notice. Just so we all know when the maintenance will be going on, they have released it in a tweet with the schedule times. Sometimes it can last a little bit longer, so just bear that in mind. If you're not sure what time that is for you, just pop it into Google and it should be able to tell you. So moving on from the maintenance notice then, and into the first bit of information that we've got, and that is update info number 5. See standby members unique gauges, which is when you switch out, you should now be able to see, or when we get the update, you'll be able to see the unique gauge whilst the character is on standby, how far the unique gauge is full, and it building up as well. You can see that you've got Android 17 in the picture here, because his unique gauge does actually build up whilst he's on standby as well. So a bit of a quality of life update, making things a little bit easier, as it says down here. Now you'll always know the status of your standby members' unique gauges, allowing for even more strategic play. Once again, just a bit of quality of life update, but I'll take it. Makes things a little bit easier as you're playing. So now what we'll do is move into the next bit of information that we've got, and this is probably one of the biggest things, because it's all about Shallot. It has been quite a while since we've had a bit of a buff or anything mentioned about Shallot, to be completely honest, so let's get into it anyway. So yes, update info number 6. Upgrade Shallot's rarity to Sparking. In case you weren't aware, at the moment he is a hero unit, so now you can actually boost his rarity up to Sparking, and alongside that as well, he will actually get buffs to his stats and things like that to match his new rarities. So let's see what it says here as well. Not only can you change the rarity, but Shallot's stats and abilities before and after transformation will also get a massive boost, once again to match the new rarity. And I also want to point out, this art is absolutely unreal for Shallot. I much prefer this art over the art that they got at the moment. Let me know down in the comments which one you prefer. But another big change for Shallot as well is plus certain costumes can now give Shallot new tags, which is absolutely unreal. At the moment, unless you got him Super Saiyan God, pretty much his only team is Saiyan, and if you wanted to run him on anything else, he would have to go into the leader slot. But if you can change his costumes and get new tags, then he can fit on a variety of different teams. We'll see if this actually updates his Z ability as well. I don't think it will, but we'll see as we go through it. And once we actually have the update and all that sort of stuff, you know I'm going to be doing videos on it. We'll see what costumes we can get and which tags he can go into, and we'll see if his Z abilities actually do change with that as well. I would very much like to see a Z ability change with these costumes, because if we go over to dbz.space and go down to a Z ability, it is a health buff as well. So a health Z ability, which is really good. I mean, granted, it's not as big as like the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks and things like that, but if we can change that tag, having an extra health buff on your team, just that in itself is really good, outside of Shallot getting this massive boost. So I am very surprised that we've actually got this. I've actually seen lots of tweets, and not just tweets, but posts and things like that from years ago, where people were saying we can expect this in the future. So if you're one of those people, good on you. But I am very excited to see how this will affect Shallot. And you never know as well, with this, does that mean they're actually finally going to do something more with Shallot in the story? Maybe possibly Super Saiyan Blue Shallot? Question mark, or maybe even Super Saiyan 4. We'll see as we go throughout the anniversary. I would like to see them doing this to build up to something in the anniversary, but then this in itself, it's been a long time coming. Shallot needed something extra, and they have delivered as well. So let me know your thoughts on that down below. And we do have one more piece of information, which is Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, the yellow one that came out a very long time ago, is finally getting his Zenkai awakening. So what it says about this is the special move and ultimate get a boost, as most Zenkai characters kind of do, and unlock all uniques to reduce enemy ki and seal a card slot if health is 50% or below after being hit by an enemy's art attack whilst on the field, and this activates once by all accounts, which isn't the most craziest of abilities, to be completely honest. It's a bit like the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta that came out with MUI, and I think we all know how quickly people dropped him off the team, so we'll see how this goes. But the thing is with the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks is I don't really think people are going to be chucking him on the team, even with his Zenkai ability, to use him in battle. Even to this day, and including myself, people use him on the bench because he has such a good bench Z ability. I've actually got the DBZ dot space up here, and his Z ability, if we scroll all the way down to, where is it? There it is. It is Fusion Warrior and Hybrid Saiyan, max base health, up to 20% if you've got him 14 stars, which he is a very old unit, so if you've been playing for quite a while, you probably do have him at 14 stars. So I think they're going to base him more around being a bench unit, and not only that, he is yellow as well. So depending on what they actually give him, because if we scroll all the way up here, now there's three main things that I'm thinking of that they can give him as the Zenkai ability. So obviously yellow, and it could be Fusion Warrior, or because this is still like the end of the Majin Buu Saga campaign, a likely thing that they could do is give him Majin Buu Saga as well, or they can give him Hybrid Saiyan. Now if I be honest, if they give him Hybrid Saiyan, that would be a big L, if I be completely honest. The main reason why, if they focus on the Fusion Warrior or the Majin Buu Saga, not only will it fit in with his Z ability, but that would be a massive, or another massive buff for the Ultra Super Vegito. I mean, yes, it's about 10 months after he first came out, so they've waited quite a while, but this guy's still very usable to this day, and just him having a Zenkai buff that can actually buff the team even further as well, it's just going to be absolutely outrageous. So yes, we can go through all the main abilities and things like that and sort of speculate. I mean, in reality, they're probably just going to make this have all of them just as default, and they probably give him some extra unique abilities and all this sort of stuff. But I guess we'll have a little look at that when it is released in-game. And I am thinking of changing how I sort of do things on the YouTube, so let me know your thoughts down below. I'm thinking of doing a whole breakdown video for the units when they actually get released, or have the Zenkai buffs and all that sort of stuff, and then having the showcases later down the line once it's released and I've got it all done, basically. So when we do the showcases, we can just jump straight in. So let me know your thoughts on that down below. But that is pretty much all the information we've got at the moment. I'll be honest, my favourite thing out of all of this is the Shallot update. And I think out of this whole update that they're going to do, this will be my favourite. We'll see just how you do get him to spark in. I'm imagining we'll probably have an event or even story missions or something like that to get him into sparking, but we'll see exactly how we need, or what we need to do once we actually have the feedback updates in the game as well. So just to remind you all, with the maintenance notice, it is scheduled for the 17th of May, and JST time starting at 9 o'clock to JST, it is 7 o'clock, I almost said 9 again, but 7 o'clock in the night. But for me, I think it's probably going to be from like 7 in the night to 7 in the morning. It is going to be quite a big update, so please bear with them. Hopefully it doesn't run over like it does sometimes, but we'll see anyway. But that is pretty much everything we've got at the moment. Like I said, I am very excited now for this update purely because of this. Let me know your thoughts on all the updates that we're going to have, because I have got another video on the channel covering sort of the other half as well. Let me know your thoughts on it down below. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit that like and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, I'll catch you later. Ciao.